going on, 7-5, all around the world.
We global! Yeah! Baby! Hey, bringing another episode to you, the best podcast on the internet and the dark web. You know what I'm saying? The best content that both of those have to offer. You know what I'm saying? Mike, Damont, Don T. Let's get straight into it.
So today we want to bring y'all a little issue that I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all been talking about recently, which of course will be black unity. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Us as black people, sometimes, you know, we support some BS before we support one another who's actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know this has been on my mind for a good little minute. So of course I was talking to my boy Don T.
Talk about it.
Man, so of course y'all know the epidemic with the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
I see you got a new lip ring too.
Oh yeah. I be trying to do something,
Don't poke me in my eye, man.
Shut the
bro, it ain't that long, bro. No,
Try
it ain't that deep.
But no, y'all seen the epidemic with the Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Y'all been up in Popeye's lines, wrapped around buildings, trying to see what that joint tastes like. Need I mind you, it ain't even really that healthy, you know what I'm saying? It is kind of fast food and it's super greasy, of course. I mean, I'm just talking mess, but that's just me personally. I can't do it. However, the funny thing is, and I find this very interesting, our people, and it's not even just our people, it's everybody. Y'all will support Popeyes before you support your cousin who's trying to put some money into the community for doing maybe cold pressed smoothies for teenagers and kids. Let's talk about it, Don.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man.
Let's talk about it. So, I want to honestly, and feel free to comment below on what you think, and don't be afraid to speak your mind. We want you to speak your mind. We want us to tell you your opinion and your views on this. So of course you know, just recently, as you see, I'm wearing some new So Serious gear today.
It's the So Serious
all day long. However, it's funny how you can promote your business and your brand, and you have a great idea. Say for instance, you doing photography. You want to help up and coming models, whether it be kids, teenagers, or even adults. And you have some adults who start late in the game, but they come up quickly. Now, say for instance, you want to have a back to school drive. You're going to utilize some of the models. Y'all going to do a fashion show, promoting some of the local boutiques and brands and all that good stuff. And say for instance, you give out, you promote, say for instance, you've been promoting it for like 2 months straight, like 2-3 months straight. You already got the venue, everything together, everything looks official, everything's looking good, and maybe only 40 people show up.
See, I'm listening, but I got a little bit of stats that I want to add in there too, because I mean, it's like people have done research as to why black people just don't support their own. You know what I'm saying? Now you can say it's got a lot of things to do with slavery and things like that, which to a point is true, because it's kind of been passed down from generation to generation.
Very true.
But also, people have broken this stuff down, and like for example, all right. So the wealthiest 5%, and this is on blackmeninamerica.com. So I got sources. So what this website is saying is like the wealthiest 5% of black Americans are slightly less likely to hold financial assets like stocks, bonds, and things like that in their asset mix. Of the financial assets that they do invest in, wealthy blacks are more likely than wealthy whites to invest in safer aspects, saving bonds and life insurance to higher risk. So I mean, hey, it sounds like we don't take as many financial risks as our white counterparts are concerned, because maybe we're just not as financially literate as they are.
Now I will say this, with that being said, and matter of fact, you can go back a few episodes, Don. We told y'all the best way possible, stocks and bonds, or again, investing in your own business. Now, there are hits and misses with these things, because like I said, even the wealthiest black people don't even support each other. And the crazy part about it is, they're all in the same circle. They all do, most of them do a lot of the same things. They go to the same events. Now, Prime example, you can go to a vendor's event and you could be just starting out. Yeah, true. And they always say your first 3 to 5 years is not going to be your most successful, but it's great exposure during them first 3 years. And the thing about it is you can easily come up quickly. You can have a great product. You can be like, man, you know what, I just did a pill, you know what I'm saying, just strictly organic materials, vitamin D, blah blah blah. And literally, woman come back and she look amazing. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, y'all been just taking your pills once a day, once or twice a day, drinking, working out, just kind of maintaining my body. And you see the results. But the thing about it is, a lot of black people don't put the effort into actually researching and looking up certain things like stocks and bonds and investments. You need investors. You need sponsors. And the thing about it is, if you run a business and you make a nice pretty coin, don't you think you would want to do something that would help not only somewhat change the quote unquote view of black people or black community, and basically just change the whole replica period?
I think you already answered this question that I'm gonna ask, and basically it's like, you know, do black people have like a, well, fuck it type of attitude, like as far as fuck it as in like
now,
the future is concerned?
The future, I wouldn't say, but as far as being lazy and just being like, you know what, I'll wait till later and putting it off, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I say this because the thing was, I was one of those people at one time. I did it. And you know, and the thing was, I didn't necessarily have that mindset at the time. I was just thinking, you know, I'm gonna make some money, it's gonna be big. I didn't think, and the thing is, I'm going through it now because I'm now, and the thing is, even though I've learned it, I didn't know the ins and outs. I didn't know the deep down secrets and different parts that you needed in order to run a successful business and do the things that you want to do. You know, so I'm going into this. I'm not gonna say particularly blind, but I'm going into it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it now, and I'm gonna just keep it going.
My thing is, man, like, alright, a lot of black people, man, they always contribute like their shortcomings to white people. They be like, well, you know, the white man is holding me down this, and the white man that, and I'm sick and tired of working for the white man. But if you really think about it, yo, white people, they envy us, man, and they know what kind of power that they have. Like, it was a documentary back in 1954, and it was basically talking about how to sell the Negro. I think that's the name of it. How to sell the Negro, the American Negro. And it basically was teaching salespeople and white business owners, Jews, all of those cats, how to basically separate black people from their money. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, our counterparts, they know how much power we have, they know how hard we work, they know how, you know, influential we are. Why you think everybody in the world wants to do hip-hop and wants to dress black? But just like Paul Mooney said, everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. You feel me? So they understand that if they're making documentaries about us back in the 50s and even back in like the 1800s, they know what's up. So the question is, and I guess we need to just be thinking about solutions at this point because we know the question, but the question is, how do we become more unified? How do we make these dollar circuits?
Bruh, it is very easy. It's very easy. Yes, it may be hard at first, but it is very easy.
I like to.
Very, very simple. Hold on, let me fix this. There you go. Now, what I will say is, as a black community, we do not do enough for each other at all. We, like, say for instance, we could sit here and be like, yo, I want to do this, that, and the third, and wait about 4-5 years. And 4-5 years later, you come up, it has been done multiple times, and it's not even new anymore. And the thing about it is, you keep investing so much. Like, prime example, H&M. A lot of black people shop in H&M because they know a lot of black people have shape, some of them got figure, and you know what I'm saying, they want to look a little more slim, they want to look a little more, they want their clothes to be more fit, they want to actually look good. And don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna front, I spend money in H&M because I actually like some of their clothes. I like the way that it fits, I like the way that it feels, it's comfortable. However, we're willing to go to H&M and spend up to about maybe $100 to $200. Or matter of fact, I work for a Chinese man, even though as much as I love this cat, like, this dude is one of the smartest cats I know. And literally, and the funny thing is, matter of fact, one day at work he gave me a whole lesson, like, so serious. And the thing about it is, we're willing, yeah, so serious. And but y'all are willing to spend $100 to $200 on just buying clothes from all them stores. Now, they may not be white owned. I don't know. They probably are. They probably aren't. It's always 50-50 chance. However, when your black counterparts come out, say for instance, me. Say for instance, I come in, my shirt's real fitted, nice little print to them. You know what I'm saying? They're comfortable and it's shrink cotton, so you know it shrink a little bit so it can fit your actual size and it actually looks good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only selling my shirt. My shirts are only what, 20? You can go to H&M, you can get plain design shirts for like what, about 10, $7.99. But yet the funny thing is, I offer the same exact material, and I provide. And the thing is, I give back. I do everything I need to do, but yet you're willing to support them more than you're ready to support me. Yeah, I may not have been out as long. Yes, there's a lot of factors that play into it. But the thing about it is, we don't do enough to support our own. We don't do enough for our kids. We don't do enough for our adults.
Do you think the reason that black people don't support local brands is because they're not recognizable brands? Like Gucci, Louis. I don't support Gucci.
It is very true. It's very true. Like, say for instance, y'all are willing to go to Hermes and spend like $500-$600 on a belt with a simple gold H. It's nothing special about it, other than it being like maybe 13 karat gold. That's the only thing aside from it. And if you go, like, say for instance, you go to a spot like Pierce Magoda, most of the jewelry in there don't cost no more than maybe what, $400 or $500? No more than $500.
I really don't believe in spending a whole lot of money for clothes. Now, I do support my brothers and my sisters who are doing things, especially black owned. If it's black owned and it's quality, then I'll spend that bread.
Right.
I mean, like, for example,
now the thing is, with certain, this doesn't apply to everybody.
But hold up. Like, when I used to work at the radio station, every Friday, the herbal pharmacy owned by Dr. Al, they have multiple pharmacies around the 757. I always go to the one out in Norfolk on Granby Street because my girl Noelle worked there. You know what I'm saying? And I'll buy my little alfalfa and my little hair stuff and my black seed oils. You know what I'm saying? But that's black owned. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going nowhere else, because why am I gonna go support these white boys who got all the money? See, the ones with the gold make the rules. You know what I'm saying? I want the black people to make the rules and how to go. You know what I'm saying? Because if black people are winning, then I'm winning. Because they might be like, yo, you look like my little brother. Yo, come here. Yo, run this store when I die, something like that. So anyways, go ahead.
But no, it's the truth though. We don't do enough. And the thing is, a lot of us are lazy. Like, say for instance, we too tired. Hey man, I'm about to crash, yo. My fault. I wish I could be there, bruh. If you ask me to be there, I'm gonna try my hardest to get there. If not, I'll make a post about it, be like, yo, y'all send a shout out to my homeboy, support him at this event, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna do everything that I can, well, at least in my power, to get you to get some support. That's the thing. And with that, a lot of people don't realize that spending money in your own spending money in your own brands and spending money in your counterparts gives them the opportunity to do more. They can do more with it. Say for instance, they want to throw a big back to school bag.
If they're practicing good business.
Exactly. If they're practicing good business and you see that they actually provide quality and they're doing things that they need to do, then yeah, support them. You want them to succeed. You want them to do their own thing. Everybody doesn't want to work under someone all the time. And to be honest, small business owners actually are that's probably one of the smartest things to do as a black person. Like, say for instance, you could be a candy lady. And honestly, no, bro, there's nothing wrong with it.
Candy lady.
Right. Right. Like, bro, you can be the candy lady. Like, the funny thing is,
or the candy ice cream man,
you gotta think on evolution. Say for instance, you can be the candy lady. Next thing you know, hey man, I'm trying to get a storefront, you know what I'm saying, so I can start actually cooking and doing certain things. To be honest, that's probably one of the smartest, again, evolution. One of the smartest things you could possibly do.
You know what? But you gotta throw this factor in there too. Alright, dude that I was working with, I ain't gonna say his name, but he used to sell drugs like, you know, coke, crack, whatever. And a lot of legit businesses that he worked for were storefronts. But in the back of those businesses, they were committing fraud or selling drugs out of them or doing drugs in them. Like one business, it was like a call center, and they basically were giving out loans and stuff like that. So that was the storefront. But in the back, you know, he made his way up to supervisor or manager or whatever, and the people who owned it, they were dirty, they were crooked, they were crooked white people, you know, and this has something to do with black people, but at the same time it doesn't. So I can understand it's a trust factor in between, you know, maybe black people not wanting to support black people. I can understand it. But anyway, so these were dirty white people from Miami.
I would say
they were crackheads.
Honestly, I don't even think race plays a point in it.
But I think it's all about trust.
It is all about trust.
Those brands.
You gotta trust those brands. But the thing about it is, the funny thing I find interesting is you can sit here and say that, and the funny thing is, it doesn't even just go on with black people. It goes on with everybody. Every race has these problems. Because, say for instance, y'all wanting to support something else that you see is doing good, but yet won't put no energy or anything towards someone who's trying to get started, who's actually practicing good business. And sometimes, yeah, you got to take the L, but at times you just got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, not only do you support your counterparts, but you always do your research and see what they're about. Like, say for instance, me, I have a website. I have Facebook. You can go on Facebook, you can go on my website, you can go on Instagram and see everything that I do. You can see everything that I provide, all of that. And the thing is, even if you don't want to look at it, I'll explain it to you. Because that's how much I want this brand to work. That's how much I want people to enjoy it and actually gain something from it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this just for me. And even though people can sit there and be like, well, you're making all the money and you're doing all this, that, and the third, that's not my goal. That's not my aspiration for my business. Yet the money's a bonus to me. So with that being said, even if I see other black businesses, I'm gonna be the one to be like, you know what, bro? Let me see what you got going on. Let me see. And if I like what I see, okay. Now, if you don't like what you see, that's fine too. But at the same time, you always want to show love and respect. Just be like, you know what, bro? I appreciate what you're trying to do, bro, but not today. Very simple.
I think that this has something to do with it also, like the fact that black people don't own anything. Like I got a couple stats for you. So 96.1% of the 1.2 million households in the top 1% by income were white. So I mean, maybe if black people actually own something, so you know, like you were saying, you know, niggas is lazy sometimes. So you need to go out there and start your own business and have something, work on it to the point where it's something that you can pass down.
Yeah, what are your dreams and aspirations? What do you feel? What do you see yourself doing that you could possibly benefit from and make income off of? What is something that you love to do? If you can answer those questions,
start.
Exactly. That's where you start. Write it down. Get you a vision board. Get you a journal. I have 3 books. I have 3 whole notebooks. I got 3 whole notebooks and a binder full of plans.
And yeah, like the 5 largest white landowners own more land than all black people combined, and this is all off of blackmeninamerica.com, so you can look it up.
There are smarter ways. Y'all keep saying that white people do not respect us. That is a whole entire lie, and I say this with so much conviction. The reason why I say this is because, yes, we are the trendsetters. We have a lot. It's a lot that you guys can do. It's a lot that black people can do when unified in power. And you ain't even got to be illegal about it. You can be strictly legal. Say for instance, everybody can come together and say, matter of fact, and I take this as a prime example, club promotions. You know how many black club promoters there are in Virginia, period?
Sure, one right here.
Exactly. Do you know how many black people, or how many people in general, go to clubs? Do you know how many people go to events, period? Everybody's looking for something to do. Why not come together and plan something? Hey, yo, I got this really cool idea. I think you would be interested in. And don't even just stop at black people. Get everybody involved. Because the thing about it is, when everybody eats, who's losing? And then on top of that, all those stats will change. Because you can sit here and say 1.6 million of white people by income own more land than black people all put together. But if black people would take the time to do their research, get in lands in certain spots, and just invest. You can put anything there. You can put a plant there that can help out nature. You can put a house there, rent it out. Real estate. Real estate is a big thing. And then, of course, you got your small businesses.
How do you move a mountain?
How do you move a mountain? Exactly.
One voter at a time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change overnight. So, to wrap it up, go ahead and wrap it up, brother.
So, to wrap it up, man, just be smarter about the choices that you make as far as when it comes to everybody coming together. Y'all can do this. It is more power and more money in being unified and coming together and supporting one another than dragging each other down like we've been doing for the past few years. And the funny thing is, the people outside of us, not even just whites, it's everybody, is sitting here looking at us like we've lost our minds because of the fact that we're not willing to support one another. We always dragging each other down, or the only thing you really see about black people in the media is gossip, BS, and violence.
Exactly.
And honestly, for real, for me, I'm tired of it. So I'm going to do my best in my power to do something about it. And I'm going to be one of those positive black people that go out here and do what I need to do or do what I love to do and make it official and create opportunities for everyone around me. Not just black people. I'm going to do it for Mexicans, whites, yellow, green, orange, Jews, Gentiles, all my Jehovah's Witnesses.
Man, if you're trying to do something big, unify, black people need to support each other. If you got a homie who's selling t-shirts, selling shoes, whatever, just support
that man. You don't know what that man going through.
That's it.
Now if you see him at the liquor store buying liquor with your money that you spent on to get the shirts, okay, I get it. But the thing is, you don't know what anybody's going through. So you definitely just want to take an L and just be genuine. Be genuine about it. Just be like, you know, man, you know what? I don't know what you got, but bro, I see you trying and you pushing out here, so here. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to give a little something, even if it's just $1, even if it's just some advice, even if it's just a lesson. Do what you can to help people grow. If we grow as the people, ain't nothing stopping us. It's so much power in being positive and being unified than it is in being negative and dragging each other apart every day. It is. So to wrap it up, man, just support one another, man. Stay as unified as y'all possibly can, and just invest more into y'all community. Black people, man, we got this. We can do this. But y'all need to think. Think before you act and be smart.
And this is the D&D Podcast. I'm Don Tesla.
Mike Damont. Yo, I'm your boy Mike Damont.
Yo, I'm Don Tesla.
And you're now listening to the D&D Podcast. Welcome back to the D&D Podcast. Hey man, look, you know we gotta get so serious, of course, you know. Rocking my new So Serious apparel, y'all make sure y'all check that out. However, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into it. So, as you all know, everybody's been watching Basketball Wives, the new season, and it's crazy because I didn't even think they would come back. But hey, I mean, shoot, you gotta do what you gotta do. And the one thing I will say that I do like about the show, I like the fact that they're entrepreneurs. I give each and every one of them credit for that. Like all of them are doing something with their lives, which I think is super, super dope. However, it is a lot of drama and BS below the surface.
What's new?
So, actually, the funny thing is, as y'all all know, if you watched this past episode, that my girl, man, Tammy Roman, and I love Tammy. I literally, don't get me wrong, I love Shawnee, I love Malaysia, Jackie's hilarious. I'm actually shocked Evelyn's back. However, so my girl Tammy Roman, that past episode was her last episode of Basketball Wives, period. Which basically means y'all won't see her if another episode comes out. Now, she says she's grown. And honestly, she has, because there is a lot. Like, if you watched over the past few seasons, Tammy was a firecracker. Like, she goes in the paint. But one thing I will say about Tammy is she is a realist and she is extremely honest. And the thing about it was, she said, being around this group of women, we've laughed, we cried, I've supported them in their endeavors, they supported me, everything. And the cool thing about it is, I like the fact, and I respect her for this. I respect the fact that she bowed out gracefully. Yeah. She didn't talk mess about nobody. She didn't say anything bad about anybody.
On the cameras.
Yeah, exactly. Not even in the cameras. But the thing about it is, it's so much crap that social media starts. Like, one person could say one thing, it gets misconstrued, and you know, fans and the people on social media, they will always go and be like, yo, she said this, that, and the third about you, blah, blah, blah. But the thing about Tammy is she has no reason to, because if she don't mess with you, she just don't mess with you. Now, if you start with her, that's a different
You sound
story.
like you know her personally.
I do, right? I watch the show that very much.
I mean, she was the last time y'all text.
I don't
texting you right now.
No, she's not. She too old for me, bro. She got Reggie. She got Reggie Bush. She good. She got Reggie Bush. She good.
I didn't mess with some cougar meat.
But that was a foul play. However,
and I was definitely within my rights.
Yeah, you went right to the left. But no.
And she got left because it won't right.
However, I'm not messing with you, Don. However, the thing that kind of kills me about everything is the fact that I don't understand why in shows like this, and a lot of these shows are scripted. If you ever check behind the scenes, these fights are started because they are basically told to. That's what they get paid for. When the drama pursues, that's when everybody wants to see what's going to happen.
Controversy sells.
Controversy sells. And a lot of things is you can tell by a lot of
D&D Podcasts we sell. Anyways, my bad.
But the thing is, we have no controversy. We just give our opinions and views on things. And like I said, feel free to comment, man. Feel free to comment on this. But the one thing I will say about Basketball Wives that I didn't like was the fact that every season it was always some mess. It was always rumors about such and such. And the thing is, they were so petty. It was nothing that was valuably amicable. Now, when somebody says you talked about my kids, oh yeah, I completely understand. You go in for your kids. Yeah. But as far as talking about I don't like her shoes. I don't like the fact that she wore this. Like, why in the world? I'm usually used to Gucci, Prada, which is a lot of the main reason why Royce left.
It sounds they sound so catty. And mind you, I don't watch the shows. I've seen it a couple times, but they just sound like a bunch of catty ass models who like, Rosalind, you gonna wear those heels? Wouldn't do it. Like
yo, she needs to get it together. Like. Yeah. How you gonna tell somebody else what they need to get together? You don't know what that person is going through. And despite the fact, just because they don't do the same things that you do or don't involve themselves in a lot of things that you involve yourself in, doesn't make them different from you. Y'all are all the same people. Y'all are all basketball wives. Y'all blend in because either your husband, your ex-husband, your baby daddy, or basically.
I'm only speculating because I ain't seen the show, so you know.
The thing about it is, what they wanted to do is the thing that I like is when she first started the show, she was basically explaining there's more behind the scenes to us wives than just us sitting at the games looking cute. We actually do our own thing, which I actually respect because of the fact that I see them actually owning their own businesses. Shawnee, this is her, Shawnee O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife. They're friends. They're good peoples. They have about 7, 8 kids together.
Who? Her and
Shaq, yeah. Damn, they were together for years. No, and the funny thing is, all her kids are like tall, like Amazons, man.
Like Sharif.
Yeah, Sharif. Miles. And honestly, I ain't even gonna front though.
Speaking of Miles, yo, he be watching my IG stories, bro.
Miles is a cool cat, definitely.
But anyways.
But yeah, man. The thing that I wanted to see, because I was like, I always wonder what do they do other than sit on the bench and look cute. And honestly, I was happily proven wrong. A lot of them had their own, like Shawnee. This is her franchise. The Basketball Wives franchise from New York to Miami to LA. Yeah, that's all her. Now,
what you mean that's all her?
She's the executive producer of the show. She's the one who came up with the concept. This is her.
And she actually acting in it.
And she in it. So of course, now I mean, from that she was able to give her kids opportunities. She was able to give these women the chance to tell their stories and open up more doors for them. And the thing about it is, you see her now, she's doing real estate, she's going into cannabis, doing the CBD joint, and like it's crazy how much has grown and how much has done over the past, it's been 6-7 years, because it's been like 8 seasons.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, it's cool, even though yes, there's been catty moments. Yeah, there has.
Sounds extremely catty.
It was extremely catty, but at the same time, it's good to see that these women are doing more than just being cute. They're actually going out here and doing something with their lives. Like like Evelyn, she owned a shoe store when she was in Miami. Yeah. Now she's sitting here working with different nonprofits and things like that, which I completely respect. Jennifer, she's sitting here, you know what I'm saying, her mom just passed, so you know she's going through a lot right now, but she literally turned that whole thing positive. Malaysia doing her skincare. It's Evelyn doing her skincare, the CBD skincare. And honestly, I need to try that because that joint looking a little nice for a little acne. You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, you know Jackie Christie. She got her brandy, her liquor out. Her and Doug just been making moves, man. Doug Christie, man. Her and Doug, man. Wow.
They've been going for a minute.
They've been going for a minute. So you know what I'm saying? It's good to see these women do just, you know what I'm saying, just be themselves. And the thing about it is, it comes again back to the Black Unity thing. They're coming together to do something, and the thing about it is, even though yes, jealousy and cattiness is there, it's never gonna go away. There's always and matter of fact, that's what I meant to say, and I couldn't think of the word. Competition. It's always competition. Now the thing about it is, yeah, it's good to have a little friendly competition, but at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying? Like me, like a lot of the clothing brands I include myself with, I support. Valuable. I love his brand. I love his shirts. I love his clothing. Like, yo, I have like
with the VA.
Yeah, with the VA and then Valuable. Yeah, I literally have like 3 of his hats. However, yeah, like, I literally have like 3 of his hats.
Brand News.
Brand News.
I think he might be the biggest one for real.
You got dang, it's a bunch of them. You got True Face. You got
Is Iconic out here.
I don't know. You got Creation Laws by my boy Jay. And the thing is, he's been out in LA, New York, Vegas. Like, he's been doing the darn thing. And the thing about it is,
Made in Norfolk.
Because he cuts hair too. Like, it's a lot of people doing things out here, but I promise you, bro, man, like I said, you gotta take the good with the bad. And so for the So Serious segment, my award goes out to all the local brands out here. Valuable, Creation Laws, True Face brand.
So Serious.
So Serious all day long. So Serious Branding Company, yes sir. But the thing about it is, man, I'm gonna encourage each and every one of y'all to keep doing your thing, keep pushing, because we are almost there. If we can come together and do some crazy, cool-ish, it's something. We gonna be lit for real. And the thing is, if we make money from it, hey, that's a bonus. So yeah, definitely shout outs to all y'all, man. I'm definitely gonna keep encouraging y'all to do y'all thing. And honestly, I will give an award to Shawnee O'Neal. I respect you. Definitely appreciate you doing your thing out here. Keep doing what you do, man. I'm praying for you with your son, man. I'm glad he's doing better.
He's still going to the league, though.
Yeah. He's going to the league, Shawnee. I'm sorry, there's nothing you can stop that. So get ready for the groupies, honey. Get ready for the groupies, man.
I mean, you've been dealing with it for 20 plus years.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, I mean. But no, definitely shout out to her, man. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to all the basketball wives. Jackie, Malaysia, Evelyn, Jennifer, Tammy, all of y'all. Just keep doing your thing, man. Stay positive as much as you can. Keep the BS away from you and just keep God first. That's all I got to say. And that's So Serious segment. That's the D&D Podcast.
And up next, we got that Liquid Courage coming back to full force, baby.
All day.
Don't ask me what's in my cup.
Peace out, y'all. We'll be right back. Hey, it's your boy, Mr. So Serious, a.k.a. So Serious Branding Company. Of course, you can check me out. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook at So Serious03. That is So Serious. That's SOSERIOUZ 03. Alright? And you can also follow me. Check out the website at www.S0S3RIOUZbrandingco.com. Peace. D&D Podcast. We here.
Hey, yo, this is the D&D Podcast. You already know who we are. D, Dante, Mike, Dick. Yo, bringing it right back to none other than my segment, you know. Liquid Courage, baby. So, we talking about, man, an instant classic right here. You know what I'm saying?
Club Tales.
Club Tales. Hell yeah, baby.
Oh, snap now.
This shit good. Very, very, very good. What you got over there?
I'm letting you know this is a drink I haven't had in a while. You know, sex on the beach.
You know, I got Alabama Slammer and Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
This shit is delicious, yo. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with the show, Liquid Courage is basically, I done took my hat off, but it's all good. Basically, Liquid Courage is the segment where I dig into a little background history on the alcoholic beverages of my choosing. So today, I did just a little bit of research, not too much. I got a whole lot of stuff pulled up here, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get straight into it. If you give me a second, I got you. So the background story on this one is, alright, so Club Tales is owned by a company called G-E-L-O-S-O Beverage Group. Gelesso. Excuse me. Excuse me for that. Basically, the company was launched in 2002, and it is a U.S.-based company, but originally it was a company based out of Montreal, Canada, which started back in 1965. And the original group's name was called Omni Brokerage Group. So, other drinks that this company makes besides Club Tales is the Johnny Bootlegger. If you go in a 7-Eleven or whatever, they make that as well. They also make the Lolita and the Pepito drink as well.
Pepito.
You know what I'm saying? So they got hey, how would that drink go?
I can't remember. All I know was Papito. She said, move it slow, Papito. She like the way I flow, Papito.
So y'all, do yourself a flavor, not a favor, but do yourself a flavor. If you're looking for a quick and fun way to enjoy your favorite mixed drinks without having to go out of your way
or get too much alcohol.
No, further. We call them Club Tales, okay? You can call them delicious, miraculous, as it may seem. There now exists a range of perfectly blended cocktails and ready-to-go drinks, single-serve cans. Like we're crazy? Yeah, we might just be a little crazy, because I know my head ain't tied on too tightly. But I'm just saying, try our exciting flavors to become a believer. I'm gonna go through the list real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? I haven't tried all of these. We got mango margarita, watermelon margarita, lemonade margarita, peach margarita, sex on the beach, sunny margarita, screwdriver, I've had that, Long Island iced tea. I said hot damn. Bahama Mama, Alabama Slammer, strawberry colada, peach breeze, how you say that?
And Paloma, and then everybody's personal favorite, Blue Motorcycle.
So, as you already know, for the ones who are familiar with the liquor purge, not only do we indulge in the alcoholic beverages because that's what we do. And by the way, yo, this is a strong ass little drink right here. This will put you on your ass. 2 or 3 of these will put you on your ass. And the reason why
alcohol, so
reason why I like the Club Tales and the Mike Hards and those drinks like that, one, because you can drink them with females. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can drink them in a convenience. Like, if you don't feel like getting drunk or you don't feel like doing too much, but you want a nice little something and you don't feel like going to spend too much money.
Nah, we good, keep going.
I said, you don't feel like spending a little too much money, then yeah, definitely want to keep that going. Definitely want to head on to your local store, grab you one of these. You ain't even got to grab 2 or 3. Now, if you're trying to get drunk, that's a whole story.
I mean,
but if you want a nice little drink to go with your food or something, you grab your little one of these. It's a nice little drink.
Let me tell you, man, I've got blackout drinking Club Tales.
See,
absolutely.
I was a young buck, so I used to drink the Fort Locos and the
juices. You still a young buck. You 39 going on 30, but really 30 going on 20.
Ha! Ha! Hey! But yeah, it's literally, I'm gonna say, yeah, man, just grab you one of those, and that drink is actually really decent for it to be the way that it is.
And I would also suggest Mike Hard lemonades too, man. Like, you can really drink those with your lady friends. I mean, you know, when Mike came in here, what we do before the show is we vibe out, we talk about what we want to talk about. And this time when he came through, you know what I'm saying, I had the whole ambiance and the vibes switched up,
this fool
changed,
had the
rearranged, you know what I'm saying, and that's just how we do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because what we do, we go up, we never go down, you know what I'm saying?
Upgrade.
You got to, man, you got to. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the environment of where you're sipping your Alabama Slam at, your Club Tales, you know what I'm saying? Where you at Club Tales, all that us, man. We got you. We got you. So we're gonna go through a couple
of sponsorship too, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Send some shirts over here, send some drinks over here. Well, you can't technically send drinks, but you know, if you could send
a little merchandise.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a club promoter right here. I'm an influencer, I'm a public figure, I'm out here, my face is known, I ain't not handsome. You know what I'm saying? We out here and we global, baby! Yeah! Anyway, so a couple of these recipes and, you know, just the mixture of these perfectly blended single serving 10% alcoholic beverages is go ahead, read through a couple of these.
Alright, bro, so let's see what we got here. Now I'll start with mine, Sex on the Beach, because that Sex on the Beach is awesome. Like, it tastes delicious. Now, from what I'm looking at here, so what you can do is You got the flavors for the sex on the beach. You got the flavors of peach, orange, and cranberry. Gives this drink its genuinely seductive distinction. A very adult cocktail that is ready to drink and not as naughty as it sounds, which is very true because this drink is extremely smooth. The flavors blend perfectly. It tastes extremely well, and honestly, it may go with a few couple fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? A few couple lemons. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to think. Have I had sex on the beach before?
I haven't. I would love to.
I haven't had sex on the beach, but I had sex on the waterfall before.
Yeah.
Richmond, Virginia, the river. If you're from RVA or you frequent RVA, then you know the river. South side, you know what I'm saying. And what you do is, I jumped off that tall ass tree too. But you go through the river, you know what I'm saying. You crawl back there by the waterfall, you know what I'm saying. And then on top of it, you got the waterfall with the moss on top of it, and then over top of it, it's kind of like about 5-6 feet deep of water, and then you got that big ass mansion up on the hill. Didn't have sex on the beach, on the waterfall. What's up?
Alright, so Long Island iced tea. Alright, so you got the one taste and you'll feel the same between your toes. So a delightful, refreshing blend of flavors including lemon, orange, and agave, which is an organic sweetener, which is actually pretty good and a great substitute for sugar. To give the taste of iced tea, inspired by the original legendary beach cocktail, Long Island iced tea. Now, for any of you who know or remember what a Long Island iced tea is, it's literally iced tea with like 6 or 7 different liquids.
It's strong.
It's strong, like strong. This is a minor version of what a Long Island iced tea is.
I love it.
But it's good though. Alright, so we got the other one. What is that? The Alabama Slammer. So with this southern drink, you get orange and cherry notes. Now everybody knows I love some cherry. Cherry, good.
But you know what? Oranges and alcohol is not a bad.
It's not a bad mixture, and it's a great flavor too, because the citrus flavor of the orange with the alcohol, it kind of substitutes, so it kind of taints the flavor of the alcohol, so that way you don't really taste it.
And we'll give you two more. We'll give you 2 more. So. Everybody's favorites. You can find these drinks in the clubs, but in this case, it's just a little watered down version. It's called the Blue Motorcycle, baby. Hey, a popular descendant of the illustrious Long Island iced tea, anchored by a splash of blue
and curacao
flavor. Hey, it's a very, very delicious drink. I should have got it. And Bahama Mama, that's what we're going to end. And now the thing is, before I give you the little description on Bahama Mama, these drinks you can find them conveniently in your Wawa's or your 7-Elevens or any convenient gas station. And the thing about it that makes it so marketable, it makes me want to buy it, is that if you buy 2, you get it for $4. You buy 1, it's $2.09 plus tax. So wherever you are,
it's very affordable.
Just kicking your ass, then it's a lot. But if it's not, then
when you try not to go full out on the budget for a dinner or something, dude.
Bahama Mama, this tropical delight delivers the flavor of the traditional island punch cocktail and romances that the taste buds with citrus,
grenadine,
and other delightful flavors.
Woo.
And ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how I go. I'm Don Tesla, and I just wanted to open the door on that liquid courage, because some of y'all need that liquid courage, and others of us, see, I can't talk today, but it's all good. This is the D&D Podcast. Y'all know how we do. We'll see you right back. All the Dons in the house. What's up? My name is Don Tesla, all the way from the 757. We global, baby. Hey, you can follow me on all social medias at Don Tesla. That's DONTESLA. Yes, baby. We in here, ain't I, sex? Bringing it right back. Y'all know D&D Podcast. We gonna wrap this baby up, man. Go ahead.
Alright, so how we gonna wrap it up? Basically, like I said, man, the black community, man, utilize your strength and your talent. Utilize the things that you know you can do that can make a difference. It can bring more positive life, not only to us as black people, but to the community in general. And then, of course, man, So Serious segment. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the basketball wives themselves: Shawnee, Tammy, Evelyn, Jackie, Jennifer, OG, Kristen, CC, all of y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Keep the pettiness away, bro, as much as you possibly can. And definitely shout out to all my small and local business owners and brands in the 757, man. They sleeping on us. Valuable, True Face, Brand News, Easy on the FN, No Sleep Entertainment, All of y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, bro.
D&D Podcast.
D&D Podcast, yes, definitely. And what about that Liquor Courage concert?
Hey, man,
while I'm enjoying my somewhat
Look,
sex on the beach.
Hey, baby, Club Tails, man. It's a very, very convenient drink. It's cheap. This is something that if you bring it to a party that you get invited to, you don't have to cop a bottle. Just cop about 4, not 4, but maybe 8 of these. You'll be good.
And actually, you can utilize these to make a few little drinks with.
Exactly. And also,
it already has the alcohol. All you gotta do is just add a little flavor.
you get a couple of these with your lady friend, I guarantee you it'll be a good night. It'll be a wet, wild, crazy night. Only if you get up out your shell and you allow it.
Yeah,
hey, and on that note, hey, this is the D&D Podcast. Hey, Club Sales, we looking for that sponsorship. Send some merchandise, send a couple cans this way. Hey, I'm Don Tess.
Mike Damont, peace, be blessed, man.
Alright, you want to start this off or you want me to start this off?
Man, it's up to you. Do you want to do it?
It don't matter, man. Go ahead.
Okay, what about you? Yo, hey, make sure you check us out on all social media. Look us up, D&D Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Everywhere.
Snapchat, everywhere.
Man, you know you want to stay tuned in to us.
You know you
this
want
the
to check
best
us out.
podcast on the internet.
This is the most ratchet
dark web.
podcast.
Man, this is what you call sophisticated
Ignorance.
baby. Hold up. I got something for you. You got some money for you. You get money thrown at you. Hey, the best content online. D&D Podcast.
Yo,
I'm Don
check us
Tesla.
out, Mike Damont.
What's up, baby?
What's good?
757.